As we all wait for the release of the finals, a good multiplayer FPS game to play in the meantime could be Titanfall 2, which was released in 2016 but holds up very well. Respawn quietly fixed its multiplayer matchmaking recently, so I felt like reflecting on why Titanfall 2 multiplayer failed despite being a fun game. Actually, if you think about it, Titanfall 2 didn't fail because Apex Legends has been a huge hit and Apex is based on Titanfall 2. FYI, the game still has a bug that keeps players with recent Intel CPUs out of multiplayer, but I've included the fix in the description of this video. I was hesitant to implement the fix and play the game at all because the game has the attention of an organized hacking group. As a caveat, I'm not sure whether Respawn fixed the servers or the hacking group is just playing possum. For our discussion, I'm going to focus just on the pilot combat, since that is my primary area of interest. Because of the nature of our discussion, I will be focusing on only negatives despite the many areas where Titanfall 2 succeeds. One of the first things you'll notice when playing Titanfall is that the TTK is faster than that of Apex and the weapons are not nearly as well balanced. In Apex, the developers have had several years to improve weapon balancing. TTK is hugely important in a multiplayer game because it has wide-ranging effects on gameplay. It literally changes how you play the game. I personally prefer a long TTK because it reduces the advantages of positioning, increases the skill ceiling because it makes good tracking important, and confers more advantages on a high-skill player in other ways like increasing the importance of teamwork. It also means weapons are more differentiated. A long TTK and good weapon balancing increase the importance of knowing each gun's strengths and weaknesses. The game mode I enjoy the most is live fire because there is no respawning within each 60-second round, and it is pilot only. The other game modes in Titanfall 2 are more traditional, so have fast respawning. Because there are so many game modes in Titanfall and a lot of players prefer modes with Titans, it can be tough to get a live fire match, unfortunately. Pretty much all FPS games with fast automatic respawning are just mindless gunfighting, since the downside of losing a gunfight is low. Mindless gunfighting gets boring fast for both the player and audience. With slow respawning, the stakes of a fight are greater, so a player needs to think through what he's going to do more carefully, which I think provides a richer experience. Another advantage of the Battle Royale format over the more traditional multiplayer modes that Titanfall uses is that the maps are much larger and more interesting in a Battle Royale. Larger maps are more difficult to learn and master, which increases a game's skill ceiling and longevity. Larger maps also add gameplay elements like rotating and make each game more unique and less repetitive, since there are a lot more places on the map to experience. There is virtually no defense in the Titanfall games, which makes gameplay significantly less complex and strategic. Both Fortnite and Apex have significant defensive elements, which I think contributed to their success. Defense adds gameplay elements to master and increases the importance of teamwork. My thesis is that Titanfall 2 multiplayer failed, despite being fun, because it has low combat legibility, features a lot of mindless fighting, has significantly less gameplay complexity, has a relatively lower skill ceiling as compared to Apex, and is more repetitive from game to game. Apex Legends has a lot more substance for both players and the audience. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the arena soon.